Well, Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time, but this #1 contender believes that that distinction one day will belong to her. First order of business, dethroning the champion here tonight.
Yeah, she has to dethrone the champion, and a very good champion. But if confidence is the key, she has a ton of confidence. She believes that she's well prepared to do the unthinkable. No one believes that she's gonna get the job done tonight, except for the people that are gonna walk to the octagon with her. And in that strength, in that comfort in her team, she believes that she does something special tonight.
And I gotta say though, this is not your mother's women's flyweight division, right? Very hard to get a second crack if she's unable to break through tonight. Well, Valentina Shevchenko put together such an amazing legacy in the UFC women's flyweight division. I never thought I'd see another champion close that gap, and yet here we are with this dominant champion defending her title yet again tonight.
Just greatness. That is what she is. She is greatness in the truest sense, because she goes out there every time to build on her legacy. She is not out here just fighting. She is fighting with the intent to be considered one of the greatest of all time. She is the champion of the world, and she plans to stay that way.
And when you're this good, people start talking about belts in second divisions. She wants to stay at flyweight. She wants to chase further greatness, and another golden opportunity in front of the champion tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Karine Silva. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Jasmine Jasudavicius.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fight right now. International Fight Week, the championship fight all across the board. You come to T-Mobile.
All right, here we go, early round one. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
In the men's game or in the women's game, the execution on a double leg takedown doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
It does not get much better than what we just saw. Her confidence in finishing the shot is unmatched. Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, man, she escapes. I thought she was going to get submitted there.
I mean, she timed that escape perfectly. What a wonderful job by this young lady, not getting stuck in that sub.
All right, right, so it looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet.
Jasudavicius gets up. She is back on the feet. Looked like maybe she could be the victim of a submission attempt there, but she works hard to get back upright.
Oh, nice counter, yes. Guillotine here.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Jasudavicius. Oh, how about that defense? She gets out and now right back to her feet.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar.
Able to avoid the takedown attempt here again. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Jasudavicius. Able to check that kick as well. Takedown defense holds up. One round down.
Take a deep breath. Bring that forward. I know you're excited. I know you're exhausted. This is what we've trained for. Thousands of hours.
All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Round 2 here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close. They're fighting so close now.
Takedown attempt here up against the fence. Jasudavicius is in full guard now.
That was a nice transition.
Looks like she's employing the butterfly guard now, DC. Talk us through it.
Well, she's got to use it to elevate her opponent's hips. And she's got to get her back to the octagon side and start using the fence as a barrier to get back to her feet.
Jasudavicius gets yet another takedown. Oh, she's good off her back, man. Nice job preventing the pass.
And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Great job landing from the top position. She has a problem when she secures this full guard.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived. Great defense by this young lady. Way to stay smart there.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Jasudavicius. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling the underhook and getting back to your feet.
Oh, beautiful transition by her there. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position.
job securing the half guard.
She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. 10 minutes down.
Great job, Ally. Keep that pressure. Wow, your kickboxing is spectacular. I want you to keep doing just that. Your leg kicks are perfect. You see?
All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to get you there, and I'm going to pound your face into the ground. That's exactly what she did at the close of that round.
Round 3 of a possible 5. We're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Now these two women separate from the clinch. Lead kick is true there by Silva. Jasudavicius gets the takedown.
This is a terrible position.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her. For her because she has been frustrated in fight.
Yeah, John, and you knew she was better than that. But it was all a matter of finding her rhythm, getting to her flow state, and putting herself in a position to get a victory. Now, you are watching who we thought we would see the moment she steps into the octagon.
Jasudavicius gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Big right hook there by the champ.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, there it is again. Position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Trying to recover full guard there. Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, she's working hard for the armbar. Oh, that's tight. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Jasudavicius' strike attempt there is blocked. In on a takedown here, steps around and executes the double leg nicely there.
I love that, John. the positioning, getting the hands locked to put her opponent down to the mat. She's got to be careful. Her opponent has a butterfly guard, and her back's against the octagon side. She's going to start working her way back to her feet.
Good work.
Trying to pass the guard here, but prevented from doing so. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Right.
Another takedown attempt here. You got to appreciate her takedown game tonight.
Look for her to advance now, John, and try to really get to a dominant position.
Jasudavicius is going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Silva.
She's stepping over the mount here.
2 minutes to go.
Nice change of position by this young lady. Great job.
Jasudavicius is back into full guard. Well, she's trying to pass here, but prevented from doing so. So look at this, DC. She's got her in rubber guard. I know we've seen a lot of Eddie Bravo pupils employ this with pretty good success in the UFC. What are you trying to do, though, here if you're that fighter?
If I'm in the rubber guard, I'm trying to really slow you down and hope that you make a mistake so I can get off one of those submissions that will always keep you on the highlight reel. A go-go plata, an omoplata, just things that we don't see much, but when they happen, everybody loses their minds.
In the clinch here, but she's still able to land a huge punch to the head. Able to avoid the takedown attempt yet again.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Final round coming up.
Nice work last round. Wow, that was impressive. Keep throwing those leg kicks. Look at her leg right now. You see how bruised it is? That's gonna be...
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do
You
it.
know what it is? Round 5. All right, so near perfect execution by her there in round 1. Not just getting the takedown, but beautiful ground control, work on the canvas. She's putting it all together tonight.
I mean, just watching her fight in her element, you understand that at that point that there are levels to grappling as there are levels to striking and wrestling. And on the ground, this young lady is one of the best grapplers and one of the best ground control specialists that we've ever seen. Lands a nice leg kick.
Takedown defense on point.
Oh, she's jumping guillotine. She's taking a guillotine here, standing. That's tight and high. Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Oh, great work to adjust position. Silva's right back to the full mount here. All right, she's working out a half guard now.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. She's got side control. There are a lot of options here. Oh, right into mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Silva.
Oh, she's got the back now.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, half guard for her now. Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, so it looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet.
All right, she's working out of the full guard here. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. "30 seconds in the round." She got that single collar tie. Both fighters throwing heat now. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Guillotine!
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Jasmine Jasudavicius.
All right, so there she is after 25 hard minutes, the #1 contender's effort. Not enough tonight. The UFC Women's Flyweight Champion remains the same, and the 125ers are still going